my name's Derrick.
And I'm Matthew, and this is Cerberus.
So what we aimed to do on our project was to eliminate the flaws that most of the home security system face nowadays. And we started off thinking about what we could do better, and we found out that users were having a hard time differentiating from garbage data. Some of the data that these sensors take turn out to be non-accurate due to some malfunction. But even if it's very, very far from the actual data, it's allowed in the weekly summaries and data tables, so it confuses the user as to what they're actually experiencing. To solve this problem, we actually went with Google Cloud Platform's machine learning to eliminate on-the-fly and cloud functions so that we can eliminate any and all non-relevant data that comes on so that the user gets very accurate data. The second thing we actually worked on was making a UI that's streamlined so it's all in one page. Both our web and device have the same one page and one access so that they don't need to keep switching between tabs and open to change and find data that they require. So we'll log into the website to see. So this is what the user lands with when they first open the web page. At the top, there's the bar filled with information that the user requires, such as the current humidity inside their house, the status of their door, if it's locked, unlocked, open, closed, the lights in their house, if they're on or off, and then the sound, the suspicions raised. So basically, if there are movements inside the house during special circumstances. And below that, we have the weather, which is actually real-time data from an open weather API, which allows the user to set the temperature on their house as required when they're outside, and also for us to calculate an efficiency charge based on how much differences there are in the temperature outside and the temperature inside. And next to that, you can see the temperature of the current and the goal temperature that it's going towards. The current temperature is calculated by our sensors inside our house, which is the Cheez-Its house. And Matt will go more into that.
Alright, so when you first see your Cheez-It house, you notice that you have a sort of lock mechanism, and this is what we call the door, the top flap of the box. So if you want to unlock your Cheez-It house, you can just click our locked button and unlock it. And that allows you to open the door of your house. But we have safety measures. So for example, if you forget to close your door at home, this sensor here, since it has contacts on the door and with the frame of the door, it'll notify the system whether the door is open or closed. Here you see, so it's open now. When it contacts with that, it changes the state to closed. So if you leave your door open at home when you go somewhere, it'll let you know that so that you don't forget to do it. So if you had closed your door and you had locked your door, but then some burglar or someone came in and managed to open your door and bypass your lock, it'll then give you a warning up here that you had a break-in. So that you get alerts for if something happens to your house. So next, let's look inside the house. We have first a temperature and humidity sensor, which just sends us the data about what's going on inside your house. Next, we have the motion detector, which tells you whether there's movement inside your house during special times, like if your house is locked and there's motion inside, which is not ideal because then something's moving inside your house when it shouldn't be. Yeah. And lastly, we have the relay here. So this allows you to turn your lights, so we first started with working on with your lights, but then we realized that we could extend it to many other things. So with a click of the button on our interface, we can turn the lights so we just engage the relay, which means that the power won't be sent to your devices. But if you click it off again, That means that your devices will get powered and you can turn on your lights with a click of a button.
We decided to create a mobile application which will complement the app on the website to enable the users more control over their house. And in this app, very similarly, it's a one-page layout with the state of their door, the temperature, the light state, the suspicions raised, humidity, and the same way you can control your door. You can control many aspects of your house, such as controlling your door, and the lights as well. And you can also see the temperature quotient and increase or decrease the value of your house so that you can see your percentage to goal, all the things you can do on the website as well. And more importantly, this allows you access to give other people, such as your friends who come over to your house, access to your house for a limited amount of time so that they will be able to access the house when you're not there if they come to your house early. So if you scroll to the bottom of the website, you can see that there are members that you can manage. You can revoke access, you can give them access, you can change what they have access to, for example, temperature and adjust temperature, or just the unlocking and locking of the door. So that's been our product.
Thank you.
Thank you.